Welcome to Kinh Doanh 101, khởi nghiệp làm giàu. I'm your host, Thuy Phan. When it comes to starting your own business and branching out on your own, there are many key factors to consider. Whether it's bringing your idea to reality, picking a location, or finding sources for funding, there are a lot of hoops to go through before you can officially be in business, and Kinh Doanh 101 is here to help you navigate those steps. We hope to give you an insight to what's needed and what's available, so let's get started. In America, small businesses are the backbone of the economy. They employ nearly half of the workforce and account for more than 60% of the private sector's new jobs. That's a big deal, and Vietnamese entrepreneurs are a direct part of that. Many Vietnamese Americans came over as refugees, and during those harrowing times of duress and making a new start in this land, entrepreneurship became a way of life for many across the nation in whatever place we settled. Nail salons and restaurants became two areas where we excelled, and to this day, we are making great strides in these industries. But what does it take to start a business for the first time or to grow and expand it? More than you think, but with the right information, you can get there and succeed. From Andrew Lee of the Sugar Bowl Bakery, who came here as a refugee and who now finds his products in every Costco warehouse in North America, business and entrepreneurship is something he understands well.
No secret. You just have to work hard. Right? You have to stick to it. You have to know your customers. You have to know your products. And sometimes many times you have to learn from your competitors, because competition is making you healthy. Yeah. Without competition, maybe you will be complacent.
The same can be said for David Tran of Huy Fong Foods, who came to the U.S. and started selling his sriracha hot sauce to supermarkets, and today boasts of sales upwards of $100 million a year.
Khi mà mình rời khỏi Việt Nam, mình không có cái gì hết, chỉ cái ba lô thôi, mấy bộ áo. Bữa nay mình đã đặt chân tới Mỹ rồi, mình cái gì cũng có rồi. Mình không ngờ Mỹ nó cũng thích, mà Ấn Độ cái dân tộc nào nó thử qua nó cũng thích. Mình tự hào lắm. Năm 2003 tôi biết được là cái sản phẩm của tôi, cái ớt của tôi ở Thái Không, mà International Space Station. Mình thật cảm động lắm.
Or Tam Nguyen and his family, whose father came to America and saw a need and created Advanced Beauty College, teaching generations of Vietnamese Americans the skills they need to dominate this business.
Cái người Việt Nam ấy thì thích làm chủ, mà đó là người nọ nhìn người kia thấy làm thành công rồi cũng tiếp tục cũng làm, cũng mở trường rất nhiều, thành ra lôi cuốn, như không phải là trường bác đào tạo học trò, mà các trường khác cũng đào tạo rất đông.
Trường Advanced Beauty College rất là hân hạnh là vì có hai thế hệ đã làm trong cái ngành thẩm mỹ này, thành ra từ đời bố mẹ cho tới đời của hai anh em Linh và Tâm thì đã tốt nghiệp hơn 45.000 người trong cái ngành thẩm mỹ này. Thành ra cái đó là gồm có tóc, nail, facial và nail, mà phải nói là nail là cái lớp mà đông nhất, mà đã tốt nghiệp ở trường này rồi đã ra rồi làm cho tất cả những cái nơi thẩm mỹ ở quanh nước Mỹ.
Trong cái sự phát triển của ngành nail trong nhiều năm qua thì mình nhận xét là đúng là thấy từ một cái tiệm nhỏ, nhiều tiệm thế hệ thứ nhất, xong rồi chuyển sang rất là phát triển rất nhanh trong một số năm qua, đến nail bars, nail resorts, nail lounge, và trong ngành nail mình thấy bây giờ rất là cao cấp và cái dịch vụ rất là tốt.
These are just a few of the stories of success for Vietnamese entrepreneurs 30 years in the making. But there are also stories that may resonate to those vanguards with a great idea and a vision, like TJ Nguyen and his small kiosk nail salons, waterless and tankless, and restaurants known and beloved throughout the community like Seven Leaves Cafe and Boiling Crab.
I think the community in where we started, this little hole in the wall in Garden Grove, knowing that if we failed, they would be the most forgiving, as opposed to opening someplace in Santa Monica or someplace that the expectations might be a little bit higher, really helped us to grow into our own and experiment and figure things out for ourselves. So we really owe it all to the community that we started in.
How did they get their start and build their business? What obstacles did they face? And how were they able to get where they are today? We asked, and in this series, we'll share with you the wisdom and knowledge they have shared with us so that you may see if you will hang up your hat and start something new as well. It's worth listening to their stories because, as they say, to know the road ahead, ask those coming back. We'll also talk to experts who will share their knowledge on the ins and outs of business or Kinh Doanh 101. So let's start the beginning. If you are thinking about starting your own business, there are key issues to consider. Let's go through them. Businesses come in many different shapes and sizes, and no two businesses are exactly identical in terms of location, employees, and services or products that are offered. Therefore, it is important that you first decide what your business will offer.
Bất cứ một cái doanh nghiệp gì, cái doanh nghiệp từ nhà hàng cho đến beauty salon, cho đến một cái coin laundry, mà các anh chị nghĩ rằng là mình đầu tư ít thời gian nhất, cho đến những cái mà mình phải bỏ ra rất là nhiều giờ để mà mình phục vụ cho khách của mình, thì tất cả những cái đó nó đòi hỏi đầu tư không phải chỉ cái tiền bạc, đầu tư cả thời gian, đầu tư cả gia đình của mình vô trong cái công việc đó. Vì vậy cho nên mình phải take a lot under consideration.
When deciding the function of your business, keep in mind the overall economic climate and the saturation of the market. Looking at the competition will help you to distinguish your new business from ones that are already established. In addition to gathering information on potential competitors, you should also realize that all new business ventures face risks.
Không có cái gì mà nó làm cho mình hăng say hứng thú bằng những cái bên thương mại, là bởi vì đầu óc của mình lúc nào cũng sáng kiến thêm và lúc nào mình cũng suy nghĩ những cái chuyện mới để mà mình có thể mình giúp được cho cái hãng, cái công ty của mình nó phát triển nhiều hơn.
Ông bà chúng ta bảo là có chí làm quan, có gan mới làm giàu. Thành ra mình buôn bán bao giờ mình cũng phải xông xáo, mình phải nhìn thấy có những cái sự rủi ro. Chắc chắn là có sự rủi ro, nhưng mà nếu chúng ta tính toán được, chúng ta ước đoán được những cái sự rủi ro này nó sẽ như thế nào và chúng ta đưa ra những cái đối án thì cái cơ hội thành công của mình nó nhiều hơn.
Creating a business often requires a large amount of investment, whether it be through the form of capital, time, or other resources. Before making any substantial investment, you should lay out all anticipated costs with the start of the business and do your research. Frequently, the return received is not as high as your investment, especially in the early stages of the business, and you must be prepared to manage without the anticipated income for some period of time. However, proper planning and having a detailed business plan in place can help mitigate the amount of risk faced and will help in getting your business started.
We can never be fully prepared. We talk about the law of threes a lot in business. If you're starting a business, it's going to take you 3 times as long as you thought to get to the revenue figures that you thought you were going to make. It's probably going to cost you 3 times as much money to get there as you thought because there's unforeseen expenses in marketing and taxes and licensing and all these other things that you need to get. And then most likely in the first year, you're going to make about a third of the money you thought you were going to make. So go in eyes wide open, prepared to work a lot harder than you thought you were going to have to.
If you are thinking of starting your own business, you must seriously consider the reasons why you want to start your own business.
Nếu mà những người muốn khởi sự một cái kinh doanh, là cái xưởng, cái hãng, là phải hỏi một mình trước. Đấy, tại sao tôi muốn đi vào ngành food industry? Hỏi trước, vậy hỏi một mình trước. Nếu mà cái người đó có thể trả lời cho họ, đó là tại vì tôi có family secret recipe, my aspiration is in food, or I want to be success in food because I love food. Everything is okay. Start early because you need time. Right? You need time. Mỗi người nào làm việc cũng phải start somewhere. A journey of 1,000 miles start with a single step. You have to start, right? And then you have to be persistent. You have to make sure that you stick long enough to win.
There may be many reasons why you want to start a business, but the Houston Chronicle has ID'd what may be the 5 best reasons. First, income potential. When you start your own business, success or failure depends on your own efforts and abilities. You have the opportunity to earn an unlimited income. When you are working for someone else, your income is limited by such things as salary structure, promotion opportunities, performance evaluations, and factors outside of your control, such as business relocation or bankruptcy. Pursuing a passion. Your own business allows you to make a living doing something for which you have a strong passion for. You may have a special talent such as writing, cooking, or repairing automobiles that you've enjoyed doing part-time or as a hobby. By turning it into a business, you may find more enjoyment and fulfillment in your life that can lead to a happier life in general.
Oftentimes, they don't completely realize how difficult it's going to be when they first get into entrepreneurship and start to try to build a business. But I think over time they kind of start to realize it, and that's where you kind of start to see and differentiate between those that are going to be successful and those are not. It's when they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this because this is what I love to do. This is, I feel fulfilled by doing this, and so they start working hard and they put in the time and the effort, and they see the fruits of that labor.
A good idea. You may have an idea for a product or service that meets an unfulfilled need in the marketplace. By turning your idea into a business, you can be the first to meet that need, which can result in a profitable venture. You could profit even more by teaching your idea to others by creating a business model, which you can turn into a franchise. New lifestyle. Starting a business can be a way for those who are tired of the 9-to-5 grind to leave the corporate world and enter into a more flexible lifestyle. Depending on the type of businesses you choose, you may be able to work a more flexible schedule, which can allow you to spend more time with family and friends. Business can also appeal to those who enjoy making their own decisions without direction from others.
I firsthand have a lot of sympathy towards any business owner that's willing to try it, because if it was that easy, everybody would own their own business, and I recognize that it's a very difficult thing to do.
Self-expression. Your own business allows you to be creative. You can express yourself and you don't have to fit into a specific pattern. You're not restricted by having to follow a set work methodology, and you're free to change or adapt your work processes as you see fit. You can also create additional products or services to meet customer demands. For those starting a business, one piece of advice that has been repeated often is location, location, location. In today's business world, this means not only such things as what part of town, near an intersection or not, relationship to other competition. It also means working from home or even online. This is where your preliminary research becomes almost vital in order to determine what will be your advantage. Some businesses, for example, have been able to start from an office at home and then move into an office space or building. Fortunately, the SBA and other business support organizations offer a wealth of information to assist the entrepreneur or new business owner. Sound advice is necessary because you must take into account your financial situation at startup, as well as the opportunity for growth and expansion. Coming up after the break, learn what a business plan is and why you need one before you start investing your savings into your dreams.